Okay, so this is going to be a short stream. I honestly didn't even really want to play today because by the time I was like, this I took a mid-afternoon nap. It wasn't that long, but by the time I finished it, yeah. That's okay though. We can still play this. The stream, honestly, probably gonna be like an hour. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, if that. I am not going to super try and force this. I know usually I want to make these parts a little bit longer, but I'd rather have a short part and have a short part. I'd rather have a short part and yeah, I'd rather have a short part and something on days where I have the chance to than nothing. Which is kind of my fear. I don't want, my job's gonna be starting up again, so like any day that's like not work and have any kind of time, hasn't started yet, it's about to start up. Any day I have the time to do it, it's like especially like a weekend or something, I'm gonna try and do it. Not gonna dilly-dally too much. Guess we're about to figure out if we can beat this level 10. I'm gonna start here, but it is gonna eventually. Yeah. I really though. Yeah. Let's see if we can beat this dude. We are getting destroyed. Wow. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm actually kind of surprised how bad we did. Like, I thought we would at least get a little, but we weren't even close with the heal. That was not a reasonable. Yeah, I don't know. This stinks though. I mean, we're level 10. Like, we're level 10, so it's kind of an element. Like, I kind of think that we can do better. That was really close. Yeah, like, I thought I'd at least be close, but I wasn't even close. We were just getting wiped. We didn't even really have a chance. I thought we'd at least, but that was bad. Not gonna lie to you. That was not good. Level 10? I think you'd be able to do better just because it's the same level as us. I mean, I guess there's maybe because there's only 2 of us. I want to fight this dude, but I just don't see a way we're gonna be able. If we can't deal with that to that extent, I mean, that's that's pretty bad. I'm gonna say, like, there's not too much we can say there. I was gonna say, we don't really have. We don't have the timing thing, I think. It's like in Xenoblade 2. If you play Xenoblade 2, you'll notice the system is, I would say, it's still complicated, but overall I feel a little bit simpler. There's just less, to be honest, like less characters and just less factors, I would say. Just the factors near the end are less, like... factors are a lot less than... Yeah, like the, there's just less. I mean, there's still like some of the stuff, like, you know, the break topple days, but it's not even as long as the other one. That's 4 steps. There's the chain attacks. That's one thing in this game I'd like to know. Like the chain attacks in this game, I never felt like. I guess because they're more based on chance than the other one. Because they say like, oh, the same color, or you know, obviously break topple days, but. It's like just like a chance. It's not, I guess it's also based on affinity. That's the other thing. So it's just less. Like, yeah, I don't know. There's definitely things like, because I know people can like solo super bosses and stuff, which I never. Of course, I never even knew about my. Of course.
この扉、前に来た時は閉まっていたけど、今は開いてるみたいだね。
寄進兵の襲撃を感知して非常事態モードが作動したのかもな。巨神の膝に抜ける道はこの先だ。準備は。行こう。
Even with my basic level Japanese, sometimes I'm gonna go ahead. So apparently these guys are part of something. We're taking whatever we can get right now. Alright, let's get it. I know there's a big monster or something.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, I kind of don't even care about what you guys say. You guys just make up stuff. As long as this stuff is in my, quest line, finished, it's finished.
エーテルランプ。
大将が道しるべに設置したやつだな。
こいつを頼りに行けば、巨神の膝に抜けられるね。
ああ、でも逆に言えば武装した対象でも道しるべが必要なくらい危険な場所だってことだ。気をつけろよ、シルク。
うん、分かってる。
So now the question is how much this. I want to be able to learn the system more than I did the first time I played. Cause like one character that I knew was actually I didn't even realize was broken until many years later. Dunbon. I never really learned to use him. I never used him that much. I used him sometimes. But like I didn't really get him. Part of the issue. I kind of just. Oh, it's down there. I didn't understand him, so it's kind of like I just didn't use him as much as the other characters, which I thought were more straightforward. Spring of Grief. Can't view this one yet. Not surprising. Are you a big... Okay, you're just a regular frog. You are... Oh, I think you're a unique monster. Wait, are you unique? Yeah, you're a unique monster, I think. Wait, you can only tell based on... Huh. I don't... let's see. You have to look. I thought there was like a symbol that... before you get to that. Because this guy didn't have a symbol. This guy does. Let's see if we can beat this dude. I understand we're... You know, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see if we can beat this dude. At least have a fighting chance. Yeah, this is... Jeez, okay. Thank you. Yeah, we are getting rocked way too hard. I mean, even with that, like, yeah, we're getting... I understand there's multiple enemies, but, like, still, like, they're gonna, like, we're gonna have to, like, he's gonna get, he's gonna notice. Weird. No. We don't... There was no casual mode from what I know from when I first played this game, so I don't see why we need to go to it now. What is this? Just light stuff. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't feel like grinding, because one thing I like about the Xenoblade series, you don't really need to grind. Like, grinding is not necessary in this game. Like, even as a casual playthrough, like, you're never gonna get to a point where you're like, I can't fight the enemies unless you just skip absolutely everything. Like, just in general, like, grinding is not something you really have to do. Interesting enough, the Monado ain't really helping us right now. Can't wait till we get 3 people on that level. Right now we only have 2, so that might affect what we can do. Did I get stats? Yeah, you do not need to grind this game. Like, this game is not a grind game. Like, some enemies might be too strong. Obviously, some cases are obvious, like level 80, something in like a 10 area, or something like that. But in general, you do not have to grind this game. Like, even like unique monsters, kind of like just ignore them. Like, you don't have to fight them, you can run away. You don't have to feel you need to grind. That doesn't sound good.
ここしばらく物資の搬入がないから変だとは思ってたんだが。
ライン、この傷。
寄進兵によるもんじゃねえな。おそらくここに作っているモンスターにでもやられちまったんだろうぜ。悔しいだろうな、こんなところで。それも寄進兵じゃなくてただのモンスターに。
この人たち、家族や子供はいたのかな。
どうだかな。いてもおかしくはないだろうが。つか、なんだとお前そんなことを。
いや、なんでもないんだ。ねえライン、この人たち巨神に戻してやらない？
ああ、そうすっか。巨神から生まれたものは巨神へと帰る。俺たちホムスのしきたりだもんな。 思ったより大変だったな。俺疲れちまったよ。
一休みしてこうか。対象を全滅させるくらいのモンスターがいるんだ。疲れた体じゃ危ない。僕起きてるから先休みなよ。
悪いな。じゃあ起きたら交代な。シュルク、交代しようぜ。
もう起きたの？
なんだか眠れなくてさ。体はすっげえ疲れてるってのにな。
ライン。
なあ、なんで鬼神兵って襲ってくるのかな。俺たちただの食い物なのか、それともなんか悪いことでもしたのか。大昔にあったっていう巨神と鬼神の戦争、それが原因か。
さあ、ただ機械が生物をエネルギー源にするってのは考えにくいよね。もっと何か別の理由があるような気がする。
フィオルンは奴らに殺された。俺は奴らを絶対許せねえ。どんな理由があったとしてもだ。
あの時モナドがフィオルンの身に何が起こるのか見せてくれた。でも僕は助けられなかった。
お前のせいじゃねえよ。いきなりそんなもん使って未来が見えたからってどうにかなるもんじゃねえ。お前はよくやったよ。奴らを撃退したんだからな。
I know I'm not talking much, but I'm feeling like, in general, if there's a story part, I'm gonna kind of just let the game play. I don't want to be too interruptive of somebody who might be like, I want to actually watch playthrough and just see, you know.
俺には無理だ。俺さ、あれからちょっと考えてみたんだ。なんでお前がモナドを使えたのかって。聞いたよ、ディクソンさんから。お前、14年前のモナド探索隊の生き残りなんだってな。猛吹雪か何かが原因で親父さんもおふくろさんもその時死んじまって、救助に向かったディクソンさんに助けられたって。
もっとも小さかったからその時のことは覚えてはいないけどね。
Wonder if I should honestly just put it on automatic, because I noticed the lines are pretty short, so I don't know if I'd really miss anything.
ディクソンさん手伝ってモナドのことずっと研究してたの。
どうだろう。父さんや母さんの形見みたいな気持ちがなくはないけど、この剣が本当に巨神の剣で伝説にあるような鬼神を打ち倒したものならば、むしろその秘密を知りたい。そっちの気持ちの方が強いかな。
あれだな、きっとお前選ばれたんだよ、モナドに。
僕がモナドに？
ダンバンさえ持て余した伝説の剣だぜ。そんくらいあったっておかしかねえ。さあ、見張りの続きは俺がする。お前も少し休めよ。
そうする。
So yeah, one thing that's interesting about just the premise of the story, obviously it's like the chosen whatever,
おやすみ。はい。
but you know, you see a guy who's like very skilled, and he could not handle Monado, but this Shulk who is you know, just some guy, you know, he's like, you know, the nerd essentially in a lot of cases. He's able to handle this weapon like naturally. So there's an element of like, wow, you know, the chosen one can do it, being someone who's, you know, like really strong. Just he wasn't chosen to be the Minato holder, or able, or whatever. So, yeah, I'm not gonna spoil too much story. I'm just trying to give you what has already happened. In perspective of somebody who, like, let's say I didn't play this game.
未来望まない未来を変えたいと願うのは人の常さ。そうだろ。それが定められたものであっても君は抗うのかい？
僕は
今モナドは君の手にある。モナドは君と共に成長する。真のモナドを見つければそれは叶うはずさ。
真のモナド。
シュルク。シュルク。
ライン。
シュルク。シュルク。
ライン。
起きたかシュルク。手を貸してくれ。
Now, see, it's funny because, like, good storytelling, they're like, oh. They're like, oh, you know, this situation where, he said, oh, I want to dodge some monsters, and he had a future vision, and he died to some monsters. So, as an example of good kind of, I guess you could say, storytelling or whatever. Whatchamacallit, I keep on forgetting the name. Foreshadowing. Can't quite forget it. Well, this happens when I play games later. Like, already ending. Already in, whatchamacallit mode. Bring you guys, as usual. Shulk is not the, tank. That is obvious.
ごめん、ライン。
いいって。それより随分とうなされてたぜ。
What do you mean he means sorry? Wasn't Ryan the one that said he's gonna watch?
うなされていた。僕が。
Yeah, Ryan said he's gonna watch. I mean, he didn't do nothing wrong.
今モナドは君の手にある。
Who is this mysterious figure? I wonder who it is. I already know who it is, but you know,
モナドは君と共に成長する。
not gonna say who or what this character means. Just
真のモナドを見つければそれ
figure
は
or
叶
something.
うはずさ。
真のモナドって。それに今の夢は。
What could he possibly mean?
どうした？先を急ごうぜ。
What could he possibly mean? What could he mean? Oh my goodness. There's a vision. Is there a way that Shulk can stop it? He seemed to be able to stop
これは。
some of the other stuff that he saw in the vision during the battle, so maybe he can stop this.
どうする？ラインに伝えるか。いや、でも。
Okay, so we're on this way. There's a part of me that kind of wants to eventually go back to these unique monsters, but Do not know when I'm going to be able to do that. This is not the area.
なんだあれ。
モンスターの卵嚢かな。眉みたいに鬼神兵の残骸まで取り込んでる。
ってことは中にモンスターが入ってるのか？
うん。きっと雲みたいな。ライン離れて。
ああ！
ライン。まずいぞ。さっきのビジョンが本当ならラインは急いで探さなきゃ。
We gotta get Ryan, right? I mean, we don't really have time to... Yeah, we just run. Yeah. So, also... well, wait, I'll let this play, but... One thing I'll tell you is that the theming and stuff in the store... It's a bit different from Xenoblade 2. Xenoblade 2 has a different focus. Also, fun fact, did you know that this game didn't really have like official art for the characters? It had art that was used as concept art, but this game didn't have like an official art for the characters, which created issues with like promotional material and stuff because there wasn't really any official artwork for the characters, which made it even weirder because the way the models are in this game is kind of like the first time they actually gave these characters like some real art or like an actual clear idea, because like the models in the Wii version were so basic that kind of, you know. Yeah, like the graphics in the game are actually good enough where like you get like a clear idea of like what style look these characters have. Unlike the original version. Uh-oh. So yes, I know I'm gonna reference Smash, but someone who's watching this may have not played this game before. Yeah, this is where Shield comes from. So. The Smash moves are actually reasonably based. A lot of times on the actual, you know, whatchamacallit. Game. Real game. So yeah, well, I'm not gonna say it. It technically has not happened yet. Yeah, so here we go. They're visions of the future, so they will give you a warning like, hey, in so-and-so, this will be an attack, and this will hurt the player, or knock down the player, or something like that. And then, you can do things to stop it. So either you can shield the player, or something, or try and redirect direction, or knock them down, or something, so... Happen in the future, yep, so, and it gives you time, tells you what kind of art they will use, you can warn them, if you have a block, Yeah, so you can have the AI try and do something. Yeah, so it might change the future. It gets destroyed. Town arts can only be blocked by a town arts at this rate. Can only be blocked by using shield. When attack with crush one, and partly tell Shulk to use shield to change period. So yeah, if you're playing not Shulk, you can tell Shulk to do something, Shulk will do it. Or if you're playing Shulk, you can just do it yourself. So, oh no! So what do? We go to shield. Yeah, so see, now we're not in. You are getting. Alright, so I mean, I guess this is the best we can do, right? Boom. Alright, so boom. Good. We need a heal. I'm actually gonna prioritize Ryan. He's got less. I do not want to guard shift, so we're gonna risk it. Oh, our Archangel attack's still ready? She can't turn her eyes. Wow, we are getting mollywopped. Is this another piece? Like, I'm tempted, but the problem is, like, everything we fight is, like, really... Like, I know if I get this dude, he's gonna want to fight for real. Yeah, again, I mean, might as well try, right? I mean, just see what happens. Okay, we're actually doing a little bit well. I was about to say, he's getting. We increase aggro. do the right thing. I didn't do the right thing. I guess, because I guess I was asking, oh, I don't know. So, again, Chocolate Sim I've played 10 years, so I remember generally what to do, but I mean, you're talking, it is not fresh in my mind. I think we actually can't fight this dude. Like, I'm actually fairly certain we can go ahead and do what we can with this guy. Yeah, I think we can beat this dude. Like, the amount of damage we do. If we can just get Ryan and not die. Yeah, that should do it. Can I get up? Nope. Yeah, I don't know. We still getting kind of like we're getting closer than other enemies, but we're still getting kind of pumped. I don't know if we're gonna be able to. We're closer than other enemies. I don't know if I can say for sure. Hey, we can really beat this dude. And I'm not gonna say who, but this third member, like, he's super loud and good. Just make this way easier. I'm not gonna say too much, but they will help. That's all I'm gonna say. They will definitely help. Nothing else. They will help us. Just having a third member does a lot. You don't really need grind, but at the map and skip a lot of enemies, so let me see, because I want to see if I can beat this frog. Before I even get to the next story, like, I need to see if I can see something easier. So admittedly, I've not upgraded my gear almost at all. I have not upgraded these arts, because I still don't think I need to really upgrade them yet. So we're gonna fight some of these guys, because, admittedly, we have not fought that many creatures. just did shield. We could try and warn him. Why did I hear myself? That does not go. I just realized I need Well, let's see if we can just get to 13, and after that, see what happens. Like, I kind of want to, like, I want to see if I beat this frog, but I also don't want to, like, rush it. This way, yeah, it goes to some. I think that's where we came from, right? Where are you going? I kind of don't want to fight the flying enemies just because it's hard. That's literally the reason. They're just hard to hit. Just not hard in the sense of like, oh, you know, can't beat them. Hard as in like literally like they're just high up in the air. I don't really feel like dealing with that. Alright, so let's see if we can beat you. I know we're kind of only one level higher, but let's just see what happens. I still think we can beat this dude now. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, I don't know if we can. Yeah, we can. There are times where sometimes you just can't do squat. Like AI Ryan, come on, you have to do it the other way. You have to. Oh my gosh! Don't tell me we're gonna lose because you are too stupid too. Ryan, you gotta actually come over here. You have to actually come over here. You have to come over here. He is not gonna do it. That is one thing, the AI in this game is not, jeez. Be nice. able to fight? Hello. Yeah, but I need to be able to fight. What? Yeah, like I don't know why this thing. Okay, whatever. I don't know why it decided to lock onto something completely different. We're getting closer to fighting this guy, but I do not think we got it. And we are... No lie, we probably should just run. We are not gonna keep this dude. Yeah, let's get out of here. If we can run fast enough. Okay, here we go. Oh. We are weak. Okay. That was an example of like, I'm like, you know what, we got enough sense, no, we're not gonna do this. We got close. But yeah. You know, we can go back. I wonder if maybe we can fight some of these other things that we skipped. I don't think it'd take too long for us to come back. No, this is not super exciting right now, but and I am serious. I know it's like, you're like, you said there wasn't any grinding. I'm like, trust me, there really is. And this is, I actually do remember, I think in the beginning of the game, you kind of need to fight a few enemies, but trust me, this game is not a lot of grindy stuff. Like, once you get in the stride, it really, you can kind of just go through the game. It's not really much about it. As long as you're not like skipping like masses of enemies, I should say. Skipping like just tons of enemies, and yeah, it's like you're gonna like the. Okay, our goal here is to see if we track back, if we can get some of these other weaker, unique monsters. Well, actually, we're kind of on the same level, especially. Gotta level up. Just spamming everything because these things are weak enough. You don't have to necessarily optimize damage necessarily. So want to see we can fight one of these. Not you. Farther back. I'm actually gonna ignore it. I want to see if I can find one of these unique monsters. Are you still following us? Yeah. If you really want to fight that bad, fine. Yeah, I don't know why you want to die that bad. There you go. Want to die that bad? You might guess. So let me see. Shoot. We'll see. I mean, let's fight this dude first. That was a long move. I will say these enemies move around more than I think the second game in Xenoblade 2. I don't remember moving around this much. Moving around like crazy. It's just kind of random. Alright, so I want to see if... Wait. Guy just disappeared. Okay, I guess he's only here at certain times. Well, we're right here, so let's see what happens. Well, you were behind and you just moved it up. Alright. That was the wrong position. Alright. I noticed, I know I didn't say anything, but I did notice we have extra items and stuff, so let's see if... Oh, not other than that. Is this better? I'm gonna say yeah, this is probably better. Just getting not super great stuff. Oh, well, yeah. This is pretty good. Okay, no. Alright, so... Again, we're looking for stuff that's like just straight up a clear... Yeah, like just, there's just... It is objectively better in every way. We still have not really messed with the ether crystals yet. I don't feel like going back. But... Okay. That's actually not as much as I thought. Skill tree. I just realized we can, yeah, we need to start putting in something else. Arts, we can update the arts. How much of the thing we got though? How many points? How many points? Oh, we can set it. Well, there's nothing set. This is everything. This is all you have right now. How many points we got? Okay, actually, you know what? We can start upgrading some of these because this is enough where each thing gets, yeah. Yeah, we can ignore that, but definitely these, I think we can upgrade these without feeling too bad about it. What about you? Well, this one's low. We'll see just how. Definitely upgrade that. We'll just see how much we can do. I don't know if we can get all these to level 2 though. Might be asking a lot. We're close though. Alright, so I'm not going to try and fight everything, but I am going to try and, you know, oh, somebody's watching. I didn't even notice. So, if you want to fight, again, if you want to fight that bad, then whatever. Alright, so let's see if we can beat that unique monster up. There. And then if we can, I feel comfortable going to the actual full fight. Smashing you because you're not that strong. You know what? Might as well do it. We are not getting punished. Yeah, but I know this is not the best, but trust me, this game is not grindy. So, I just realized this is top lane. We need to take advantage of that. Okay. No, we're not fighting all these guys. That's just annoying. Ignoring all you. Cave rat. Alright, so we're up here. This is, yeah, this is the right way. Oh yeah, I forgot the map. So, hopefully, the person left, but hopefully if the sound is still off, somebody told me. Still new at the streaming. I mean, want to do it. When I say I want to do it a long time, I'm talking about like 6, 7 years. Only, but past year I had the equipment, just was didn't feel like truly trying to figure it out for real. We still might be able to get this dude now. We'll see. We can still run away if it's too. I'm not gonna use that just yet. Alright. We can definitely. Wait, that's not good. I don't want to be targeted. Alright. Again, we're in the point where we're like about halfway through. We can just like stay. Oh my gosh. We can just stay. I forgot, you can actually help your, because I don't think you can do that in Xenoblade 2 from what I remember. You can't, like, I'm kind of used to just like, hey, guy gets. I'm gonna go ahead and once again, like, you're in the way, so we're gonna get rid of you. Okay, so hopefully, he's already doing that. I should have tried to break him first. Hope is that we can get some dang. Not sure how much we can really do with this. Oh, we almost got this dude. We can just. Ooh, okay, please come on. There we go. All right, we did it. We did it. And we got some good loot too. Okay, so that was not super easy, but we did manage to go ahead and beat that guy. So I think we're ready. We can beat him solidly. I think we're good. Now for the big spider, I kind of want to, because those little guys are not like. I don't even know, like, I don't even know if you can actually, whatchamacallit. I'm kind of wondering, can you even, whatchamacallit, can you, beat them? Like, do they just keep on respawning? That's a real question. Can you really beat them, or do they just respawn infinitely? Oh, this one is. I don't think he's wearing that one yet. Yeah, this one is not wearing either. I have to admit, I forgot what this U and stuff is, but right now. Alright. Yeah. So, like I said, we are not going to try and play this for a super long time. It is late. I got somewhere to be tomorrow, so our goal here is going to be see if we meet the spider. Then we're we need to focus on. Oh wait, we got new move. Good. Kinda hoping. Well, you moved, so we haven't. You didn't do what I want you to do. You're doing good now. Ah, but it's green, right? Oh, we need to topple. Yeah, I will. Okay, if I can get behind this dude. Okay, good. No. We are definitely probably gonna win now. We're doing very good. So. Okay, tempted to go ahead and go for Buster. There we go. Okay, I was correct. Ignore them little things. They didn't do anything.
ライン、一つだけ分かったことがあるんだ。僕が見る未来は決定された運命なんかじゃない。警告みたいなものなんだと思う。
警告？
そう。何もしなかったら、何もできなかったら、こうなるぞっていう警告。だったら僕はこの力を使って未来を変えてみせる。
そうだな。その力をうまく使ったらきっと喜んでくれるさ、フィオルンも。
うん。
さあ行こうぜ。巨神の膝まであと少しだ。
All right. Go. Yeah, so the level also for the modern arts matters. I remembered that. It has to be the same level or higher. So, skill links, yes, you can now do skill links. These are based on who you're with, certain skills with them. So, let's first see if we can get out this cave. Alright, we are almost out the cave. And I'll let the scene speak for itself.
何度見たって見慣れることないよな、こりゃ。
And I want you guys to remember, this game was originally on the Wii. Like, the only thing they upgraded was graphics.
俺たちの敵、鬼神界だ。
So, and mainly the character models in particular. But even for the Wii, the original Wii, the environmental graphics for the Wii were actually pretty good. Speaking of, it's on the Wii, like, you know, you have to take into account. It's not like anything compared to this, but. is this new character? I don't know if it's just me. I feel like definitely more chapters in this than Xenoblade 2, from what I remember. Because Xenoblade 2 had like what? I want to mention, but like it's not as many as this. Like chapters were huge, and it feels like chapters in this are a lot shorter. So I'll let this one part play.
ここは巨神の膝小僧ってとこかな。
ああ、でこの先が目指すコロニー6だ。
あそこから登れそうだよ、ライン。
よし、行こうぜ、シルク。
Talking about climb, that climb ain't that big. So, well, I want to give you guys a good look at this next area before I stop. So, yeah, remember, this is a remaster, so it's not really a remake. It didn't really add much to the game. It had a few little features, but it's not like, I feel like, man, this is a real remake with like tons of extra material. Like, it's not. That was luck. I didn't actually mean to click that. Oh, backslash. So you notice the area's quiet, so you think, what is gonna happen? Hey Ryan, there's something here. What do you think this is? I have no idea. Alright, I'll just look and see what happens. Hold on now, we don't know what it'll do. It could be dangerous. What the? Archsage been waiting. With luminous powers of Archsage has presaged friends coming. Also presaged question asked, what is this place? Who are you? So, it's like Bonos, but not actually. Seems familiar, but not actually. But not. Sorry, this place is like Bionis, but not. Seems familiar, but not actually. It's a place that connects to past futures. And Nopen Archsage is great one who, through endless training many times and places, became the sages of sages. Friends come here, that must mean friends want to be disciples, no backseats. So friends complete challenges with much success. Archsage give reward. Good thing Archsage transcend greed for material possessions. Otherwise, would not part with such priceless treasures. Everything happened as an open Archsage has foreseen. Incidentally, by the way, the friends make new friends who also want to become follower. Please to bring along. Archsage will happily prepare special new challenges and rewards. What friends feel like tackling today? Time attack modes. Try and time attacks. Speak to Nopon Archsage. Trade. Nopon Stone. Time attacks and trading items have been added. More time attack challenges. I just want to see what challenges they got. Battle with a party of your choice. X opens menu. Battle with fixed party members will start stream. We're not doing that. This was, I'm like 90% sure, not in the main game or the original game. This was something added because Xenoblade 2 has something like this. So this is one of the few cases where yes, they actually added some stuff. It wasn't just, you know. I kind of assume it was something like that because it didn't look the same as. Yeah, it looks similar as Xenoblade 2. That definitely was not their work. Get up this. Oh my gosh, another cutscene. Or not. Sorry, it's loading. Yes. Who are you? Sure. Once again, there's no penalty. How many quests you got? This like how many? Let's jeez. Are you done? Thank you. Okay.
Hi.
All right. So what do we got here? We got a lot of money. So I mean, block rate. We definitely need someone with some block rate. So. This is going to be useful for both. This also will be useful for both. This will be pretty useful for both. Also useful for both. We already got one, so... Oh wow. Yeah. Items to sell, so E is equipped, blah blah blah. You are going to definitely sell items in this game. Like, there are just items you're like, eventually gonna be like, this is not that useful. Don't really need to keep it. We're not selling too much right now, but there definitely gets a point where like selling stuff is just something you do. You get a ton of stuff in this game, and just the idea that you need to use all of it is just kind of like, yeah. So very trousers. I'm gonna put it like this just so we're not, yeah. Alright, so next. I remember picking something that was completely, like, it was clearly better. Yeah. Aegis Garter. Talk about a name that, probably was the original name and ended up kind of referencing something later. Probably by literal coincidence. I don't think they were thinking that far ahead back in... Because the gap between Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2 in terms of development, I'm pretty sure was pretty big from what I remember. Alright. So, eventually, hopefully we will get up and you will see the beauty of Xenoblade. Bionis leg.
おいシルク、あれを見ろよ。
煙が上ってる。
誰かが焚き火してるのかもな。なんかうまいもんにありつけるかもしれないぜ。
あんな場所でしないと思うけど、まあ気になるし行ってみようか。
Either types will attack in response to ether use. Oh yeah, the clouds. So, obviously you can't see my face or anything, but I have to admit, I'm somewhat emotional because I just really remember, like, like, the feeling I had, like, when I was, like, first playing this game. Like, first time, I was like, you go to this area, it's like, it's so big, you're like, wow, it's, like, huge. You can just kind of run around. You can still play the story, so it's not like you're aimless in the area. It was really, you know, I remember, like, the memories of me playing this game kind of are coming back, like, you know. Yeah, I really, like, it's funny, just seeing this area has kind of got me thinking just so much about, like, the little memories. I mean, it was like 10-something years ago, so I don't remember every little detail, but I just remember kind of running around, like, you fight monsters, you can still do the story, like, it was just, you know, one of those things you remember. These little ardents, which are in the other games too. They're in the second game, so a lot of the enemies kind of carry over between each game. The enemies actually stay the same for the most part. Some of them are different, so example, little ether clouds, that's not in Xenoblade 2, but a lot of these enemies are the same. So you'll find these in Xenoblade 2 as well. They said the quest was just beat up monsters. And of course the music, like Gara Plains, is just, ooh, it just feels good. Feels good being in this area. So, you know, because I played this game so long ago, it was like, I just think about, you know, all like, and you could just fight these dudes. I'm just thinking about, like, when I was, remember, I didn't know nothing about this game, really. I just was part of Operation Rainfall. I wanted to, like, it was part of Operation Rainfall. I sent a letter to Nintendo. This dude is running away. I am not letting you run away. But I remember, like, because Nintendo of America was acting like they were not going to bring this game over, and the Europeans already localized it, so people were mad. They're like, yo, you bring this game over. It's this game, the last story, and there's one game I said Nintendo was going to buy if they just brought it over, which I had to admit I did not do, which was Pandora's Tower. The last story was an okay game. I'd say it's a little bit above average. I thought the gameplay was kind of basic, like it wasn't like you weren't able to do a lot, like gameplay wise. The story is actually pretty good, characters and stuff. The gameplay was actually like the weakest part, I would say. You know, and I didn't have a favorite of this game. I heard rumors, people saying, oh, like, out of these 3 games, you really want Xenoblade, like, you really want Xenoblade to come over. I was like, okay, I guess. But, you know, even with the internet, like, just, I didn't do that much research. I was like, okay, I'm gonna play this game, because people said it was a really good JRPG. They said it was already localized, or translated, so let's play it. And I come, and, like, I buy this game, I pre-order it, you know, because I'm excited, because I think, hey, Operation Rainfall was actually able to bring this game over. So I thought, it was like a real campaign, because it was like, you know, Nintendo of America was acting like they weren't going to bother bringing it over. And so I guess there's enough demand. Nintendo of America was like, okay, we'll bring this thing over. And, like, I bought it. You know, you don't know exactly what's going to happen. You're like, hey, I thought, hey, it's a JRPG. I'm probably going to like it. And little did I expect this game would be so good. Like, just the masterpiece that is. Like, it's 100-hour, great gameplay, big area. It still has a fairly linear story, which I like. I don't like the story being too all over the place. You see this, just how big it is. This is like the start of Xenoblade awesomeness. Xenoblade 2 is like kind of the same way. Big areas, lots of places to do, you know, just really, really cool. Just really cool. Just thinking so much about how much I, like, when you play this game, I was like, man, this game's, you know, at first, you know, you just get in, like, oh my gosh, this game's fun. I'm like, yo, this game's amazing. So, I think, like, not only this game, but the thing is, remember, Xenoblade 1, and then they come out with Xenoblade X, which I didn't like that much. The localization was garbage, and the game, it's just not the style I liked. But when Xenoblade 2 came out, I was like, oh my gosh, they made another Xenoblade game like Xenoblade 1. Play Xenoblade 2, I'm like, yo, this game is... I'd actually say, like, Xenoblade 2 is better than Xenoblade 1. Like, oh my gosh, this game is better. It's hard to say, but I'd say, like, if you told me which one I think is a little bit better, Xenoblade 2 is better than Xenoblade 1. I'm like, so... Talking to someone who's, like, a super fan of the series. I just love this game series so much. Ooh, I love it so much. Strange. Who would just ban a bug in this place? It's pretty new. Not brand new, but it's in very good condition. You wouldn't just ban it. So, yeah, let me see if I can get close to this dude. So, yeah, here we go. So you notice it's kind of a tradition in Xenoblade games now. There's always like this rock part, which is basically like a giant gorilla thing. And they usually put the super high level enemy in the beginning of the game, near the plains area. And of course you can try and fight him, but you're way too weak. You don't have the equipment. You don't have anything. He is usually pretty aggressive, so if you get anywhere near him, like, he's gonna get mad and gonna try and chase you. So, but yeah, that's another thing I like. They'll kind of sprinkle these, like, big enemies throughout the game, which I enjoy. So, ooh, I really like this game. I'll fight one more. Oh, you resisted. I'm about to say, are you gonna aggro him or what? Alright, so this is actually a good time to stop because I have to wake up in the morning, do stuff. But, yeah. This is the start of a wonderful journey of a legendary game. I'm so glad they originally brought this over back in 10 years, something years ago. Now, in retrospect, I imagine because Xenoblade, it's you know, like Xenoblade, like it's a game that kind of like it's a Nintendo game, and it got into Smash, and like I imagine maybe the Xenoblade X may have came over, but like there was definitely no guarantee this game would come over here the first one, and that would have been a huge, like I can't even imagine what my gaming, not just my gaming experience, but my life would be like if like this game didn't come over originally. Because remember, I didn't like Xenoblade X, so Xenoblade X was my first introduction to the series. I don't know, like maybe I would have not liked Xenoblade, you know, or I would have either taken a super long time for me to try it out, or maybe I would have not tried it out. Maybe I would have tried Xenoblade X, not like X because I didn't like X, and be like, well, maybe Xenoblade isn't for me. So them bringing this game over was like super big deal. Like that was a formative gaming experience for me, just in general life experience. Because obviously, video games are something I really like. So I really am so thankful they brought this game over. It's something you kind of take for granted, but you know, it was not guaranteed they were going to bring this game over. And they probably would have brought it over eventually, but I mean, you know, if it wasn't for that, my first experience with this game would be this version, basically. Because, I mean, you know. So, we're going to stop. Actually, you know what? I am going to, before we you know, whatchamacallit. We're gonna take a picture, because before I remember, I didn't have a thumbnail shot. Yeah, so we're gonna take a shot there, just so we, you know. Yep, so. Save our game. I'm gonna try and play this tomorrow. I'm gonna try and dig through this game any free-ish day I have. Now maybe there's gonna be some weekend days where once work starts again that I won't be able to do it, but hey, this game's about like, I think I originally beat like 90 hours, and even though I've know kind of what's going to happen, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat it that much faster, because I'm not going to be rushing the game. I'm going to probably collect some stuff and do some extra things, so it's probably going to be about 98 to 100 hours again, even if I kind of know what to do and I'm not lost as much. But I guess I'll see you guys later. And we're going to keep on playing this, and kind of glad I put it on YouTube, because it's going to be an easy way for me to kind of keep track, and I think hopefully kind of once this playthrough is over I can save it somewhere, find a way to download or some way to save it, but we'll see. Alright, guess I'll see you guys later.